Okay. Yay. Okay. Welcome to Midweek with Maggie. Happy Wednesday to you all. Um, I believe I'm live both on Instagram and Facebook. Although Facebook wouldn't show me the title that I just put it there, but yeah, well, okay. We'll hope you'll see it while you're watching this live. Ooh, Kaya's watching. Hey, hey, hey. That's my old friend. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I love hearing where you are watching me. If you're catching this replay on whether that's like YouTube or Facebook, join me live next time, either on Facebook, my business page, or Instagram. The handle is at Maggie, Maggie, number 8, Misaki, Misaki. But anyway, you guys are watching me live, so thank you. Oh, Australia. Whoa, wow. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for watching from literally on the other side of the world. Brazil. Oh my goodness, today is an international, very international. Okay, well, hello is same for Australia. I forgot how to say hello in Portuguese, but I know how to say thank you in Portuguese. Obrigada. So anyway, before I dive in, today's title, the topic of my weekly goal live, is how to effectively communicate, basically how you can talk to other people so that your message is actually getting delivered. And before I dive in, I do this weekly goal live every Wednesday to share my journey and share my breakthroughs so that other people can have their mindset shift and have their own breakthroughs, and so that they can level up. You can level up in your life and see. I really want to share like share my story so that you can see your life from different perspective. And because life is just, everything in our lives is basically about seeing things from different perspectives, so that you are not just looking at from through one lens. There is so much more to it, so hello, thanks for watching. I don't know if anyone's watching on Facebook. It's not popping up, but I hope if you're watching, thank you. So I will just dive into the topic. So if you just jumped on, my topic that I want to share today is how to effectively communicate so that your message gets delivered the way you want them to understand. And you might have heard of this, but the communication is so important. We see, we all think that the way we, the individual, I'll just say me, the way I see it isn't necessarily the way that how everybody else sees the same thing, that what you're looking at physically or figuratively. But the reason why I want to focus on this topic today is because last weekend I was hanging out with my friends. And Celia, if you're watching, you're amazing. And then I wanted to share something that she said to our mutual friends, and our mutual friends, one of our mutual friends, was having having a hard time understanding her significant other's behavior, and I'm not going to detail into that, but if you've had this experience before, whether you're trying to talk to or understand what your significant other, or maybe even your parents, your kids, your friends, they do a certain thing in a certain way, and you assume that they are doing it, they are acting the way. Acting in a certain way, and you think they were doing it because you think, they got mad at you, or they don't like you, or just the whole overthinking that we like to do in our head, that, we like to assume things. And most of the time, literally like a 99, I'll just say 90%, I guess, about the time, that those things happened because we didn't properly communicate, or we didn't, like, your message didn't really get communicated. I mean, how many times you thought your friends were mad, or your friend was mad, and you talk to them. It's like, hey, why did you do that? Did I do something wrong, or did I do something wrong to make you mad? And they'll be like, oh, no, I'm sorry, I just had a bad day. Wow, okay. And then you had to like go through this like process of like overthinking, and like, oh my god, what did I do wrong? Like, did I say something, something that I shouldn't say to this person? Or like, why was this person so mad at me? Or why was this person ignoring me? All this thought process that we all have. And after you talk to the person who you thought that, who are mad at you, and they were totally not mad at you, they had their brain was somewhere else, or maybe they were mad at you, but then most of the time it's not the way you thought they were mad at you. And here's the thing, I've worked in the not real estate, well, I did work in the real estate too, but the customer service, I don't know why that popped out before even, like, I didn't even think it. Anyway, I always worked in a customer service, and what I've learned, and all that, like, the entrepreneurship, all that, everything I've learned so far, the way you talk to the other person, that the person you want to get deliver your message to, whether that's that's an easy one or a hard one, it is important to say, share the message the way, like, not the way you wanted to say, but then say the way that, like, they understand from their perspective. And I'm gonna get into the, like, examples if you don't get what I mean. For example, let's say, well, I'll just bring my life example. A long time ago, I went to In-N-Out Burger. It's the fast food burger place that's on the East Coast side of US, and that's a chain. I've had it for a long time now, but when I was there, like, maybe 2-3 years ago, and it was like after a festival that I went with my friend, and then, like, I was driving back with her, and we had decided to stop there because we were hungry, and we ordered something. It was a drive-through, and they forgot my friend's drink. We realized that after we, like, driven away, and we weren't gonna just return because it was already, like, late at night, and, like, it wasn't that big deal. Well, even though it wasn't a big deal, I wanted to point out the fact that they forgot the drink, my friend's drink. So I messaged the customer service of In-N-Out, saying that, okay, so there's a few different ways to contact the customer service when you're, like, sharing your feedback or complain, right? Maybe you could be calling them or message them, email, maybe doing the live chat, whatever the way you can communicate with the customer service. And most of the time when you're mad at the service that you did get or you didn't get, a lot of times people, like, kind of like, if you worked in the customer service, you might know this, but people calling you saying, oh my goodness, like, why didn't, like, for this example, this, drink that my Dave forgot to give to my friend. Oh my goodness, you forgot your drink, and, like, you have this old emotions, right? It's like, I can't believe you did this to me. I can, like, this is not acceptable. Like, I paid for it. Da 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 da. Like, all the madness dumping onto this, whoever get the your phone call or live chat or the email, right? And when somebody comes at you, like, let's turn the table. Let's say you are the one who got the message. You were you picked up the phone to take that complaint, or the receive. I'll just do the phone call, this situation. And if somebody come at you, even your friends, it's like, oh my god, I cannot believe you did this, da 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 da, and then you're like, whoa, like chill first, right? We are like, let's calm you down first so that we can talk about this logically, because when somebody's like barking at you, barking back wouldn't help the situation, right? And the way you want to approach, for this specific example, I thought I stopped, but I guess I'm good. The way you want to approach, especially when you have a complaint or feedback that you wanted to give to, whether that's, towards a company, restaurant, your significant other, your friends, you wanted to tell them that you love them, you appreciate them first. So like, for me, in this case, I told them, In-N-Out Burger, hey, we love your restaurant, we love your food, we love that you are your crews are so friendly, and you guys are so fast, and we love your food. However, this only one time that we went there, we went there because we chose you guys over other options. We didn't get the drink that we paid for. And imagine you're getting that kind of message first. Like, let's put it in more like the personal level. If you or your partner is kind of mad at you, or like wanted to say something to you, so that like that's something that's like bothering, something that they are bothered by your certain action, and they wanted to correct you, and so they reach out to you and say, hey, instead of, okay, I cannot believe you did this, I cannot believe you didn't do this, how about approach them? Or if they come to you, it's like, hey, I love you, I appreciate you, I care about you, and this is why I'm bringing this up to you, because I don't know if you noticed it, but this is bothering me. How do you feel if somebody comes to you with that approach, rather than just yelling at you and barking at you, and then like you get mad, you're like, you get like the fire start like flaming inside of you. So this case, back to the original story, my friend, one of my friends, so she was having a hard time communicating or understanding her partner's behavior. But my friend Celia, she was like, instead of like telling him, like, I don't like this, I don't understand why you did this, she said, no, make it about him. I make it about you too, rather than you're like, I don't want to say attacking, because that's not what you're trying to do, but that's how it comes across as. So you could say, or how she said it perfectly. I was just like, whoa, that's so good. So this case, it's like, hey, I thought we were doing this together because I wanted to experience this thing, or I thought we were doing this together so that we can experience it together, rather than, I can't believe you did this to me, I can't believe you let me do it alone, or you did it alone without me. No, make it like about them, and how you're like including yourself, so that they see it the way that's like important, like that would touch them, and they see the situation from different perspective. And another example that I want to bring it up. So like, let's say you have a business, or you have like a product, service, whatever that you have, you have, and then you have something to offer to other people. Instead of coming at them like, hey, buy me this, buy my stuff, buy this, buy that, how about you reach out to them? It's like, hey, what's going on in your life? What's the problem? What is, what's your struggle right now? How can I help you? Then they're like, oh, okay, well, this person cares about me. If this was, complete stranger, or even like, like the warm leads, your past clients, gonna say, what's going on? How can I help? And then they'll be like, oh, yeah, this is what's happening, and, I don't know how to deal with this. And then you can, like, ask more questions, and then, like, feel what they're looking for, so that then you can, like, understand their situation better. And then you can, like, tell them, well, this is what I have, and this is how I can help you. Rather than coming at you or coming at them saying, buy this because this is the best thing ever. Or like, you're missing out so much because, like, if you don't do this now, like, you're gonna be miserable, da 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 da. Like, we know those pitch. And nobody wants to buy that. I don't know about you, but for me, I don't. If somebody comes at me, it's like, hey, you need this right now. I'm like, I don't think so. Like, thanks for the offer. So I just kind of put it in a different situation, like in the life situation, a business situation. But the communication is so important, and to be able to understand the other person's perspective, other person's situation, where other person is coming from, the way you communicate changes so much, because it's not just like you're coming at them because you want them to do certain things or say certain things. So that's I wanted to share. I just had this like, whoa, this is like so good, because for me, I'm learning, but I don't come across as like, no, buy this, or like, no, you have to do this for me. I really put it in as like deliver a message in the way that, like, the other person who I'm talking to can understand. Like I'm trying to understand the other person's situation, so that I can help them in the way that they're asking, rather than the way I want to help, because there's a major difference, right? So hope that was something interesting. And I thank you so much for listening and watching, because I don't have podcast, so you're gonna be watching. So hope everyone's Wednesday is going so well. I wish you the best, and I'm trying to think if there's anything that I wanted to share before I go. I'm working on this video. I'm so excited to share with you. I'm gonna try to finish up right after this video, but I'm so excited to share with you and help you. So, oh wow, interesting. The live, I don't know why I just said interesting. It wasn't that interesting. I was just looking at something wrong. Anyway, something different. Anyway, I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday, and enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Ciao.